Hello everyone. Wow, what an eventful weekend. So, hold on, let me pull up chat so I can actually read y'all. Do we have a deck list yet? Yes, we do. So, for those of you living under a rock, sorry, my camera's different from usual. A, happy Lunar New Year. B, happy Super Bowl, if you're into that. I forgot that was the thing when I scheduled this stream. Oops. C, Rob CATTON, on Prism just won the Liverpool Battle Hardened. That's awesome. And on Monolad, which is like the coolest thing ever. Can y'all hear me all right, by the way? I think my audio is working. So we're gonna play that. He very graciously released the list publicly. So we're gonna play that today, and I'm so excited. You know, we've got our heavy hitters pack openings, our pack one pick ones. Let's try to speed run those real fast, so that we can get into the actual games. I know this limited format is awesome. People might be a little sick of limited at this point, since it's been the last 3 coverage events in a row. Command respect yellow, I'd rather take vigorous engagement. Red bigger than big is not a bad place to be. Hey, hello, Rupa. Yellow wild ride, yeah, it's probably somewhere like there. Blue engage swiftblade, that's something I'm not sad taking. I would take a yellow lead with speed over it. That's her current pick. Red Wage Might, honestly, probably edging that out for me. Just goes in 2 classes. It's a 3 for 7. It wagers. Card's really good. Lead with speed, close second. Lead with heart, not close. Stadium Centerpiece, not a good piece of equipment. Is not the center of my equipment suite. Yellow Money Where Your Mouth is okay. It's pretty good in Olympia. It's very good in Betsy. But it's no Wage Might. Raw Meat is quite strong. I would be tempted to take this over Wage Might, but it is a single class card. I don't know, it's probably competing with Lead for Speed right now. Run Into Trouble is fine. It's a block card. It's whatever. Not taking... Whoa! Okay. Well, so this is interesting. I love a good Cast Bones. Cast Bones is a very strong card. It's not actually that good in Limited. And I would be inclined to actually take the Wage Might here still over it instead, which makes me really sad to say. But this is really exciting because I think this card is a pretty penny right now, right? And like I said earlier, the Majestics and Cold Flows of this box will be given away at some point, so look forward to trying to win that at some point in the future. I'm going to set that with the Cold Flow Stonewall Impasse. Lead with Heart, no. It's tokens. Wage Might, start the pack one, pick one. Not bad. Pretty happy with that pack. There's a world where you wheel the Cast Bones. Although pack one, probably not, because people are still quite flexible in what heroes they could be drafting. Although I guess if it's pack one, pick one, you can take Cast Bones, and then just take a 6 every pick you can for the rest of the draft, and then just have a cracked KO deck. That might actually be the way to go about it, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, second pack. We do not have a Marvel. What do we got? Thunk, whatever. Smashback Yellowhorn, much better. Bigger than Big Blue, nope. Yellow Hold'em, not better than Smashback Yellowhorn. Red Pack Hunt, that's a pretty good card. If this was a draft armory, it's Cast Bones for the cash back. Yeah, I mean, you just pay for the draft at an armory, right, with that one card? Absolutely. Pack Hunt, I think I'm taking over Smashback Yellowhorn. It's a true 6. The Intimidate is surprisingly relevant to closed games. Rising Power Blue is not it, nor is Rising Speed. Blue Mighty Windup, pretty good card. I just sound like a Brute player, don't I? I'm just choosing all these Brute cards that I want to take. Rally, fine, but not our pack one, pick one. Gauntlet of Might, potential. Performance bonus, no. Wage Gold, okay. Beast Mode, and a Hardy block. These cards are fine, but they're a bit inflexible. So I'm looking at these 4, and I'm probably just starting with Gauntlet of Might. Very strong equipment, goes in 2 classes. Very happy to have this. Mighty Wind Up, probably my second pick, although it feels a lot more like a KO card than the other classes. Okay, that's the speed run there. Let's play some Prism. Because OMG. Let me just change my camera. Oh, hello talishar, perfect. Okay, so in case you missed it, Rob CATTON just won Battle Hardened Liverpool, going X-1 on the day with a mono lag Prism. You remember drafting Outsiders and Pac-Man picked one Shakedown, tried to go into Missouri. Turns out someone who did the same thing in that pod. Yeah, that's why I'm always a bit hesitant to try to force a single hero from Pac-Man pick one. I think with one class, it's a bit safer, because you can play Castbones and Rhinar, although it's not as likely. Monolag though, and this list looks like a very refined version of what I was trying to do with my monolag stuff, but not playing the bad cards like Soul Food. That was a little bit too much cope. Instead, this is looking at a very tight Herald aggro package with Rapture for people that don't have a lot of poppers, makes complete sense. And then is kind of doing this Vestige of Soul, Tome of Divinity, put an Arclight Sentinel and something that the Guardians can't handle well on the board, like a Passing Mirage or a Genesis. And then kind of run away with the game there. It makes a lot of sense. This list is very clean. I think it's really neat. I honestly don't want to blab too much. Rob said that he is going to be doing a deck tech on Push the Point for this 80. And he obviously is the master here, so definitely go check that out when it's released. I just want to, kind of pay homage and play some games because, wow, I was excited just watching that kind of that drama play out as I was just reading messages because there wasn't any coverage of the event, so it was just kind of on my phone, what's going on, what's happening on the ground at Liverpool. And I believe the SSS here, you didn't hear this from me, but it stands for Super Secret Sauce, as in, like, they knew they were onto something. Hey, welcome. Let's copy the deck link and hop right into talishar. Save to favorites, public, and create a game. If you want to check this list out, it is in the 80. Once again, thank you to Rob. This list is not my doing. Teklovossen, I don't have an auto-generated sideboard guide for Teklovossen. That's a real problem. They don't have a lot of poppers. The poppers they do have... Hello. Poppers they do have are 6s. So, do I want a sideboard like this? Hey, welcome, Scott. Teklovossen is basically Fatigue Bravo. Fatigue Bravo without any 6s, right? So I think with the Triumphs and the Reprimands, we should get there. A second Fable has entered the Prism list. Yeah, there's Great Library and there's Light of Soul. Although Rob has remarked, actually, I think he doesn't like... Probably treat as Brute, you think? Good luck, have fun. I think Rob has remarked he doesn't like Library and wants to cut it for Figment of War, which makes total sense. 12 poppers, I think. You know what, let's just start here. Let's start with the aggro plan. If this is not the correct choice, we can ask for a rematch and try the more fatiguey plan. Hey, that's a really good start to the game. That's a 7-power popper. Scary. I don't love all these cards in my hand, so I'm just going to activate the ward on Empyrean Rapture to cycle a card, which is safe because our opponent doesn't have any action points. Fine, but not good. This is our safest line. If I can find an erudition soon, we're just going to throw the Goliath Gauntlet on it. I probably should have played the Spectra plan into this, shouldn't I? This hand is gas. They're boosting, they pitched a Pauper. Interesting. So we're going to go... They have 5 block. We want to save Gauntlet for erudition. So we're going to go Triumph, pitch, reprimand their Pauper, attack with the Herald, or the Angel. Take 5 here, it's whatever. And if we get to Arsenal the reprimand, that's also great. So I can't speak definitively because I'm not the list archetype, but my understanding is it's not interesting. They're choosing to go over the top and block with a Pauper. It's not necessarily a dedicated loop deck, and instead what it's trying to do is use 2 tomes in the same turn. This probably sticks as a Figment, by the way, unless they have a second Pauper. It tries to develop Spectra and stick an ALS in the same turn so that Bravo or the Guardian is forced to kill the Arclight Sentinel. And then you have we're going to erudition here. You have a severe advantage then. Oh, no yellow, it's not good. Only 1 card in Soul. Do I have any tricks I can do to use this hand? See Tag, love the list. Tag is pretty goated. But you use ALS to protect something that's must kill, and then you kind of run away with that value and try to accumulate a bunch of Spectra at once. So we're more than half yellow. We could Halo and fish for a yellow. Vossen has a bunch of armor. Let's just start. You think save Halo? Mono Luminaris Angel's Glow. So lag is what I refer to this angel with short term, which means there's no iris of reality here or whatever. Yeah, I agree, Zachary. We can just start by sending a Herald. If they don't block, we're kind of happy. They pop, so we get to rebuy an action point anyways. To be honest, they probably shouldn't have popped there, which is the funny part. And then I'll Arsenal this Red Triumph and we can have a real turn next turn. This is a lot of poppers in this Teklovossen list. Hey, welcome, welcome, Devin. Oh, oh wow, what does our turn look like? Looks like Triumph into Angel into Wartune, Arsenal Erudition. I can use all of the cards in my hand at least. Tome's cited out right now because we're not playing Vestige of Soul. Vestige and Tome is kind of a combo piece. They work together really well, at least. Sure, I'll go down. Go down to 15 life below our opponent. Life isn't real. It can't hurt us. Hate pitching this ALS. I would love to play that out off of the Herald of Erudition draw, but too unlikely. So this is a deck that can oops into the ALS loop, Devin, but it doesn't necessarily need to. And I think, in fact, Rob mentioned he didn't ALS loop anyone during the entire event, which is kind of crazy. Gold him. Yeah, Victor is sure is something. You can't loop without Vestige. Vestige is in the sideboard. Oh, if I had a resource right now. That's fine. Oh my god, we've got the Wrath for the Erudition. This is about to be a gross turn. Take 2 all day. Because now we're going to run away with the game. So just doing a Herald box. So it's complicated. When do we pivot? I think we pivot right now, Z, because we're about to have our second soul. There's no footage of that event, unfortunately. How much can they block on armor? 3, 4, 5? So this is pretty inconspicuous. And the most they can block is 6 anyways. We're safe from a 6 power popper. It's just if they have Demolition Protocol. Anything you can sub in for Light of Soul? Interesting, they're playing around Pop and the Wrath, so I have to do both of these here. Your favorite yellow 3 block, Joel. It's a good card, but I don't think it's necessarily necessary, which is funny to say. Gonna draw 2 cards after this. Interesting. So we're gonna awaken here. And we're gonna awaken. This is great, Z. Aegis? Just because the special shields aren't super relevant this game, but I could see using Victoria later. We're going to attack with Aegis. No. I want to save 2 soul in case I need to Soraya. And then I'm going to drop this Passing Mirage. And because he doesn't have Go again on Teklo Leveler yet, Teklovossen's going to have a hard time killing Aegis and targeting me. Targeting me? I'm pretty okay with that. So I can do this. Pay 1. Plus the special shield means Aegis isn't dying. Leveler at me is fine. Now I'll awaken Soraya. Alright, are you ready to hit on this Light of Soul? Because I'm ready to hit on this Light of Soul. Easy as that. It's as easy as that. What are we... Do we want to rebuy anything? Yellow Triumph? Let's just get Ravages. Did I watch the AG coverage from yesterday? Teklo made top 4. I didn't watch coverage, but I did see that they made top 4, which is really, really sweet. Bind promo red tenacity ASAP. I'm personally not super sold on tenacity yet, but I could see it. Let's draw 2. The value! This swings Wartune without Phantasm and swings Aegis this turn. Insane. Teklo got to top 4, ran into Dromai, then got 40-0'd. Same thing happened to Charles, right? The Thamai kind of wrecked his D-reacts. This doesn't have Phantasm because there's a Passing Mirage on the board. Yeah, I ripped Charles in the finals. So remember when y'all were asking about the pivot turn earlier? Well, we found the pivot. Being down 15 life doesn't mean anything. Sure, let's rebuy Herald of Triumph. It's just a good card to have in our deck. No. Yes, my title is serious, Marcellus. It literally just happened today, like about 3 hours ago. So you picked a good time to emerge from under a rock. Oh, what a hand. Killing Soraya, that's fine. I can't do anything about it. And passing, sure. Makes sense, makes sense. Trying to laugh out of the description of the stream, thanks. Listen, Alex, I'm just telling it how it is. I had an idea for this like 15 Wartune deck that was really good at being aggro. It was just okay. Metamorph is really strong. I actually really, really like Mirage and Metamorph. But sorry, I just lost my train of thought for a second. The Symbiosis was just okay. Taking tempo and never letting it go. That is the plan. But who cares about my weird ideas when we know that we have we know that we have a Prism that just won an event. I'm obviously going to play that list. Let's attack for 4. No, not yet. And play out this Pierce Reality, which is a really good combo with the Celestial Reprimand. Okay. So they are technically online for Necropotent. Metamorph and Symbiosis don't seem very good without Old Lumi. Okay, so what I like about Metamorph specifically is when you're playing aggro, it increases, so they have, I don't actually have any good Heralds this turn. Might have to use Gauntlet on this Tenacity. 3, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That still isn't good enough. Am I just awakening angels and attacking? Oh, Pierce. Pierce. We're golden. Because I can go over the top with my Goliath Gauntlet and Pierce. Okay. Yeah, because this is 9 Dom. What I like about Metamorph is it increases the number of plays that you pitch a blue to attack with a Herald and... Let's reprimand that. And attack with Metamorph on the end after you have hit with a Herald as like your opener for the turn. Oh, this is such value. So we're actually out of Figments. It's embarrassing, but it's fine, it's fine. Are we attacking with Aegis and arsenaling blue protection, or are we arsenaling Tag? Tag doesn't do anything. This is at 3 now. So we're probably just supposed to send protection. Celestial Cataclysm? I guess I could have. Avalon Banish? What would I recur? Reprimand? Wrath? Figment Veridition? I don't know, do we need more Figments right now? We're kind of just winning anyways, right? Tag, is that all you got? Yeah. Flip and double attack with angels? Yeah, I think I like that better. What do we want to attack with here? Avalon, we're buying... Is it just supposed to be Reprimand? Well, it's just supposed to be Erudition Figment, right? Yeah. Yes. Figment of Erudition. I always feel like I really like rebuying cards with Avalon that give you immediate value right now, and it's a bad habit because there's so much value to rebuying Figment of Erudition, and I just like haven't drilled that into my brain yet. Are they looking to go Necropotent here? Seeing as how they have a lot of pops, Reprimand and Triumph is playing it safe. I think they might be going Necropotent. What a hand. What a hand. I wish I had Goliath Gauntlet. Okay. Hi, question. Do I care? No, that's neat. That's trying to walk straight into a popper. The classic t-shirt quote. I really need to make that shirt. Oh, they can just rebuy armor out of Banished and block it out. Interesting. Also potentially draws them into a popper. Firewall, of course. Alright, so we've had first Herald of Erudition. But what about second Herald of Erudition? Judgment Figment in this matchup is goated. Interesting. I don't think Judgment Fig is actually in this list, but I can see it being relatively good. Because they just have... Okay. What are we rewinding for? Drew 2 cards, essentially just a fancy... Oh, they have no cards in hand, so this is a safe free flip. Nice. Flipping the Evo once they activate Teklo is hilarious. That is so mean. So incredibly mean. They still have some 7s, so Victoria doesn't really do much for us. I get to Arsenal this War Tune and be happy. Gas. Straight gas. We have no Arcane Barrier. We're almost certainly getting a card into Soul this turn. So I'm pretty happy just putting them to 4 here. And then attacking for 8 on this Triumph because of Pierce. Pierce is so broken. Really want to light Teklovossen, but it feels super clunky. I totally agree, Mr. PMA. Teklovossen is one of my pet decks. I'm really rooting for him to be good, and it just isn't there yet. Yeah, that is one of the things that I was surprised about in the list, is that there's only one Pierce. I'm perfectly happy to Arsenal this Triumph, by the way, because it's a 7 with Pierce. But, I mean, these are really small things, right? Because we're just going to run them out of cards, essentially. Rock Reiner pet deck. That's a great pet deck, see? Excellent choice. I forgot to reprimand. It's fine. It's fine. We will just play it out and know that we should have won right there. Have I played against any Dromai? With this list? No, I haven't. With Prism in general, yes. It's not as bad as it used to be, which is really exciting. As long as they're not going Micropotent this turn. You can legitimately just aggro them down and trying to get there, which is so cool, because that used to not work at all. They're probably going to kill Sekhem. Attacking me. Okay. I mean, I feel pretty incentivized to keep Sekhem alive. I just am never resolving this card. I don't have enough soul. And our opponent is almost dead anyways. That's it? That's the turn? Okay. Sure. You got it, boss. Got another demo protocol. Sad. What is this non-functional hand? Remember when we were supposed to have won the game by now? I'll discard passing. They have an action point and 3 resources still. I'll take 2 here after Sekrum dies. Looks like a Prism hand. It's fine. Just remember that this game was over like 2 turns ago and I just clicked through my reprimand. Does this deck need Library of Solana? I don't believe so. If I saw right, I think Rob posted in the purple Discord. So the game's over, right? I've lost. That he wants to cut library for Figment of War. So that's something to keep out in mind. But you don't necessarily need to go out and buy every Fable that's playable in Prism. That sure was a Talishar moment. We're really gonna lose because of that. It's so annoying. Arclight Sentinel? What does this do? On hit, destroy cards in my arsenal. Does not have go again? Does have go again. I don't know how this hero works. Times have certainly changed. Library used to be so important versus Guardians. He was guaranteed a popper. I should have thought about that. But next turn, 3 intellect. So let's make sure that his follow-up is quite bad. Sure. I should have just requested undo. Sorry to make y'all sit through this, even though the game's been over. Oh, he didn't have the resources last turn. Well, that's exciting. Pretend you cannot see the last turns. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit gets the right idea. Hey, Vosen. What's up? ALS loop at home. Does he not have Paupers his hand? Oh my gosh. Are we gonna steal the game that was stolen from us? Because that's so cool if we do. Come on. 3 intellect is sure is something, huh? Oh my gosh, so we survived Necropotent putting us to 1, and now we're gonna fatigue them? That is beyond hilarious. Have I been able to make the ALS loop already? I have not personally pulled it off yet. What are we flipping on the top? Because this hand kind of sucks, honestly. So if we flip light card, sure. Put it in my soul. I wanted to be able to awaken Victoria. I have not pulled off the Arclight Sentinel loop myself. That is not a popper, my friend. Okay, what a game. Imagine not running Light of Soul. I was wrong. Light of Soul is a cracked card. So that was incredible because we had the game won, and then I clicked through. I should say good game. And then I clicked through my priority window on Celestial Reprimand, and I was like, oh, we've lost. And then to live at 1 and survive the Necropotent. What a nail biter. We got there twice. Exactly right, Martin. We got there twice. Well, they call it the super secret sauce for a reason. It's clearly just cracked. I'm curious what that looks like if we play the other strategy. Count that as 2 wins? Yeah. Boltyn? Okay. I want to go second and set tempo? I'm not sure. It's probably an aggro, like, race ships passing in the night. But I know that, like, Victoria is really important in this matchup. Finals rematch? Yeah, but I'm not an expert with Prism, so this is going to be a lot. This is probably going to be very ugly. It's kind of like a Dio matchup, right? Rapture's really good because they always attack for 3 or more at a time. Library sucks. Our Spectra suck. So we're just trying to play the value plan. I can see it. ALS blows out Lumina Ascension. Okay, let's 62 cards. Kind of suspicious of that. Probably feel like Tag shouldn't be in here. But yeah, let's try Tag. Let's try this. Not a great start. No, not good. Refraction Bolters. Interesting. ALS trying to cringe with Spirit of Arena. Well, let's just assume that won't happen. That just clearly won't happen, Z. Give them go again. I assume they don't take it. Yeah. Alright, we're golden. We are good. Everything is alright. I mean, there's only one choice here, really. They're gonna pop us. We're gonna feel sad. LAG is Luminaris Angel's Glow. It's the acronym for the weapon. Soul Shield? Guess what? You're not gonna believe this, Boltyn. Angelic Wrath. And so it's just it's less of a mouthful than saying Luminaris Angel's Glow every time, because there's 3 Luminaris in the game now, and that's a bit of a mouthful. Do we just want to like grab? Boltyn runs 7 power. Yeah, he has 7 powers. Celestial Cataclysm, and the 4 for 7 that gets cheaper with each card you've charged. What am I supposed to grab here? I want to awaken and attack with an angel. So is it just like prot? Because I don't really want to Arsenal blue Herald of Ravages. Bolting Blade. Yeah, thank you, Kevin. How are we doing? Perfect. Well, that was a good, efficient turn. Lumi Hero, why bother lag? I just think lag is, oh, Spirit of Arena, hate that, don't love it. This hand's really funny. What's up? Celestial Fury is a why bother with lag now. So I think if you're... this is a really hard block, by the way, because it's either Soul Shield or give up Aegis. Probably supposed to give up Aegis, even though it feels bad. I attack with Triumph here. pitch. So if I pitch this, I can go over the top no matter what, which I like. Yeah, perfect. I think there's an argument for Celestial Fury if you're in love with Iris and you... Okay, boo. Oh, this is hilarious. If you insist on playing an Iris sideboard package, Celestial Fury might be better, just because it lets you naturally play more blues. But it's just like so atrocious when when you draw a Figment and you're playing Celestial Fury. Forgot to tell you, went 3-0 at your first time you're back in CC, beating 3 Levias, 1 being Pat. That's incredible, Devin. That's really, really good. What are we doing here? Triumph into an Angel sounds good to me. I'm really not interested in blocking 2 into 3, especially when I can't block well anyways. Bring it. All we're worried about right now is Luminous Ascension. The fact that we were briefly up on life versus Boltyn is terrifying for us, for them. Very, very good for us. Sure. Yeah, this looks good enough to me. Pat whiffed on a Dreadstreamer, died on the spot. That is why I don't play Levia, it turns out. All those little random variance things where you just lose, I'm just not about it. Don't really want to rebuy anything, and my Halo is gone. So Ravages is relatively safe. Now I have 3 soul. So now I do the mean Figment of Triumph trick. Attack here, banish from soul. Boltyn's cards now have -1 power this turn. It is both really hard for him to have go again and hard for him to kill Victoria. And I get to end on Dom 5. He does have a Vigor, so he might be able to, sure, just chew through all the armor, make room for my Erudition. He might be able to still kill Victoria. Yeah, specifically with the Take Flight, that'll do it. Unfortunate. That's really sad. Our hand is quite good, though. Oh, they attacked us? He attacked us, not them? Not Victoria? Oh my god, well I'm gonna keep Victoria alive then. How am I doing this? It's like... block here... Can I keep Victoria alive reasonably? Probably not. Have to give up Rapture. Victoria dies here. Let's follow up Raiden for 4 effectively. Yeah. I mean, I could do it with like block with passing plus footsteps. Pitch. And then block, pitch to the ward, attack with Victoria again. It's just not worth it. Won't be surprised if that 1 card in hand is an attack react. It's potential. We are just getting to double Herald next turn. Oh, they're ending on like a Bolt or something. Illuminate? Already 3 cards in Soul. Do I care? I don't think so. I'm just so ahead. I'm looking for... honestly just a card in Soul so I can have another pivot turn off of Soraya. Seems reasonably good to me. Sure. If I double herald you, you can't block them all out and still have a turn. That is not a good hand. Oh my god. 2 bannerets and a sea strike. This, on the other hand, great hand, it turns out. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to sandbag ALS there? Oh, I'm getting to hit? Sure. So I'm going to put Boltyn back on top. I'm going to awaken Soraya. Attack with her. Banish, draw 2. Seems like they got a good hand. Yeah, it seems like they have a good hand, so we're going to punish that as much as we can by just hitting them in the face. Can't quite threaten lethal this turn, but we can get close. I can't double Boltyn King's Corpse because we already used Go Again on the first Herald. It's not quite an old Luminaris where we just get Go Again on all of the Heralds that we want. It is still really good though. Sorry, I didn't realize I was holding Prio. We do get to attack with this Herald of Triumph in Arsenal of Boltyn though, which is extremely good. Okay. At 4. Kinda just dead to Aegis to Sechem. Lead with speed. +3, make an agility token. Okay. Goliath doesn't threaten lethal there, so I'd prefer to hold it for something with Dominate. Like, look at this hand. This hand is straight gas. This is at me for 6. Erudition Reprimand Gauntlet is just like game. Yeah, exactly chat. And I even have the follow-up of Swing a Herald, Swing an Angel off of 2-pitch and end on the Boltyn. It's gonna take lethal to get me to block this turn. They've got 1 Lumina, it looks like. This is so obviously Lumina, it's not even funny. Or it's not. Okay, I'm confused now. I'm like legitimately confused now. Command and Conquer. That's pretty good. It's not good enough, but it's pretty good. That might be good enough. Turns out. That might... Getting Snatch, not Lumina? Interesting. Go to 4. When they go, oh, they aren't even blocking my CNC. I guess Lumina isn't as much value as Snatch there. Still seems suspicious to me. Oh, they can full block this. Awkward. They didn't pop though, which means this is also reasonable. The issue is they're starting this turn with an agility. But if they full block us, it's fine. Because now it's just like an attack into Raiden, which we can beat all day. Oh yeah, we actually can full block this without having to give them go again. Oh, they already have go again. Okay. So in that case, so I don't want to pop Rapture if I don't have to, and they already have go again. So this is 3-on-3. What does their poppers remaining look like? We're through 1 Boltyn and 2 Sea Strikes. They have roughly half of each left. Feel like I just want to conserve life total right now while I can. Maybe I'm supposed to throw Yellow Triumph here, not Red War Tune, because it plays around more poppers. If they go to 2 ever, they're just dead, which is kind of the saving grace right here. Beautiful. What a non-functional hand. But they also have a hand that doesn't do anything. We cannot rebuy. We can. We also can just put them to 2, which I like more. So I'm not sure what this starts. Wincon is against Bravo and Guardians. Bottom should attack with War. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Zachary. The Wincon is very complicated, and I'm not gonna even begin to be able to explain it succinctly. I'm gonna leave that to Rob on his Push the Point interview that's coming soon. But the idea generally is to put a bunch of Spectra on the board, and then, you know, the Bravo has to deal with these Spectra or die. And you use that breathing room to send heralds that don't have Phantasm or, you know, go to Soul if they're popped, to start establishing a board state where you can chip in damage and kind of create this unbeatable mass of Spectra. Let's put some to 1. Now we just die to their crackback. Especially with a hand like this. Oh, interesting. Targeting me, we happen to have... So they need a buff over the top. Of course they have it. Ugh. I can't block 3 more, so Sekhem dies here. Still not hitting though. So I guess now the question is, more than one Spectre down in the same turn. Yeah, exactly, Cool Alpha Trainer. So if they have Lumina, we're just dead, and the odds of them having Lumina are quite high because they just haven't had one all game. But like, I just don't have any other outs. Excuse me. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they just have it. Okay. Makes sense. Have to give the whole hand here. Not good. This game we probably are not gonna end up swinging. Their poppers were just a little bit too well timed. Especially if they would take flight here. Hey, thanks. It is shaping up to be a pretty good stream so far. We can try to survive, but it's not looking good. This has been a close game, at least. We can also cash in Rapture here. Giving go again. Hey, you're welcome, Joel. I am also trying to figure out how the deck works, so... And that will be game. Good game. But I am eager to help us all try to figure out as well as possible. I think Boltyn tends to be on the harder side of matchups, just because they have so many natty 7s. And they can go wide, which means that they clear up Spectra really well. But pretty winnable. I think that if we drew a little bit hotter during that game, we have outs that get us there. I also probably could have used Victoria a bit better. Them having the take flight on the turn that I decided to flip Victoria, pretty brutal, because it is a way for them to actually kill it. I think we got greedy with Goliath Erudition. That could be entirely true magenta. So I, in my testing, have not been using Goliath Gauntlet. I've been sticking to Wave of Reality. So I'm not super well versed in how exactly to use this to its full effect. Do I go find food? Food sounds pretty good right now, actually. I might have to grab something to eat after stream. Let's hop in for game 3, though. I'm still trying to find out how to pick my spots with Goliath. The fact that they had armor to full block it means, yeah, probably not the best spot there. What are we playing against? Victor GOLDMANE. Okay, well, we definitely want to go first. Now chat, listen very closely. I will probably lose this game, and that's okay. I am also still figuring out exactly how this list works. I think we have gotten there if we had pushed them to 2 and then ended with Second. Is this where we do the Aura plan? It sure is, Z, and thank Soul that Rob has put a sideboard plan into the deck already. So I don't have to figure out how to do this one myself. My general idea is you're supposed to put a tome in Arsenal, wait till we draw a second tome, crack Halo, have a huge pop-off turn, put a bunch of Spectra on the board, and then at some point we want to put a must-answer Spectra on the board and an ALS, so they can't answer the must-answer Spectra. Good luck, have fun, Brando. Oh. Hey, well, there's an Arclight Sentinel. Honestly, probably not Arsenaling it right now. We're probably putting Soul Shield in Arsenal. Turn 0 Library, please. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. They're on Balance of Justice, Miller's Grindstone. They have the Arcane Barrier, which is unfortunate. So I don't really want to play out this ALS. I think I'm just arsenaling the Soul Shield and passing. The dream there is having a Figment in hand, of course. Arcane Lantern's really good, Z. I can ALS loop later if I want to. It looks like there's a missing chunk on the card. Oh, with the window in the background? I think it's fine. Erase on MS Paint. So here I'm... What am I doing here? Blocking 3, pitching to Soul Shield. No, I should block 6 here and then Soul Shield to Miller's Grindstone, Arsenal ALS and pass. Might not be Miller's after this, it might be a 3 cost from hand, or that works too. It's actually full value out of my Soul Shield. Sure, happy about it. Why are people using Arcane and Civic Steps? The shield is so much better. I think there's a lot of incidental arcane damage from Merciful Retribution. And I think... Interesting. Oh, interesting. ALS, Arsenal, another ALS, I kind of don't hate. Because if we draw Merciful, then we might just be cooking. I think we want to play out Figments before ALS so early. Potentially. we done did it, and by we mean all of the geniuses over across the pond. Merciful and Trounce, we tie. Merciful, oh my gosh, we might do it. We might do the thing. Kind of don't want ALS to go into Soul. We can have 1 copy of ALS in Soul, it's fine. It's just that we need to hold 2 around in case we want to loop, which we might not even want to. Oh, what a hand. Well, interesting. Interesting. So I can crack Halo, have 1 resource, and soul this. Draw a light yellow is the worst case scenario. 3, 4, draw 3. And then potentially Merciful and ALS. Wait till my turn. Yeah, waiting till my turn's probably safer, because if we just draw Heralds, we can just play them. That misses out on putting that ALS in Soul, but that might be upside, because now it's there in case we want to loop. I'm too excited. I want to do the thing. I want to do the thing. Real bad. Choose a card to pitch. Alright, there we go. It somehow it took the card out of my hand, but forgot that I pitched it. That is a light card. We're gonna fetch Rebirth here and get back. No, because we want to draw blues potentially. So let's just grab Protection for now. Refresh our hand. No light blues. Not ideal. 0 is really unfortunate, to be honest. Erudition, but we can't use our full hand here anyways, so like what's the Ponder doing? If you think we're supposed to be getting Erudition, then we could get Erudition. Zero blues, kind of brutal, also like believable though. It's only what, 16 in the list? Oh, well now will we... I thought that they changed this so that like the randomization was the same every time. Could have drawn to, play ALS and Merciful most likely. Can we do that now? Fuel Soul to do it again. Oh, because I tutored a different card, it's different? Well, can we do the thing now? Okay, we awaken, we pitch 2, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, well, I didn't mean to cheat, but I think chat has introduced me to the correct line here. Ponder also deals 1, lol. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, let's try. Let's try the thing. I guess I shouldn't have cracked Halo yet, potentially. I promise I'm not trying to cheat, chat. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we have the resources to do both. Exciting. Is it good enough? Yes, because we get to draw 2 with Erudition again next turn. Wow, this, and we end with a Ponder? This is disgusting. Merciful ALS and Arsenal Triumph. We draw another Arclight Sentinel. Oh my god. Oh my god. We might be on to something. And by we, I mean George CATTON. We are still ALS here, right? Because we can play it next turn. I don't know. I think we're supposed to. Yeah, ALS. Okay. They have the arcane prevention. That was a really good turn cycle. Now we have to convert it into a win is the issue. So it starts by attacking with Soraya and drawing 2 cards. Pretty clearly. Rob CATTON, not George Catland. Okay. So I just have enough resources in hand to play ALS and play Passing Mirage. Which is another must-kill aura on top of Merciful Retribution. I'll have Soul to draw 2 cards again next turn because of Merciful. And we draw into Genesis. We draw into Genesis. Kind of dangerous here. Okay. Oh, it's so worth it, though. It's so worth it. Well, you say, and people say this can't beat Guardian. We've only done 5 damage. The Genesis is the yellow no. Can't loop now. Can't loop is fine. It's fine. George was beating Guardians without looping. So we're doing something right, I think, maybe. I don't know about y'all. I came here to accrue crazy value. Because I can Genesis at the start of the next turn. Draw yellow naturally. Okay. Sure. Sure. Do I keep saying George on accident? Rob CATTON. Rob CATTON. That should have been war. Pass? They can kill Soraya and kill Genesis here. That's actually not true, Philippididu. Trounced specifies the attacking hero. They're attacking us with Rouse. That seems foolish. Yeah, I'm saving Soraya. It's just with my 2 yellows, right? Trounce specifies the attacking hero. When an angel attacks, there is no attacking hero. I'm gonna save Soraya if I can. Or I can't save Soraya. That's fine. That's what Avalon is for later in the game. I can't believe they just let us live with a Merciful and a Genesis. It's kind of crazy. I guess they're just going to try to aggro us down the rest of the game. Kind of makes sense. What is Victor doing here? I'm not sure. I guess we should have let Soraya eat it so that we could have guaranteed 2 angels this turn. It's going to be kind of hard to pitch 2 cards this turn. I think I'm supposed to take the Genesis value though. Oh, that's really good. Just develop a Pierce here too. We're not going to miss out on Library, but it's fine. Let's clash. They win. Okay. Figment of Triumph on top is not good. Pierce plus passing is really strong. This hand is garbage. I'm just supposed to take this 5. I'm almost positive. Ping you for 1. This Arcane Lantern is saving them so much life. What are they attacking here? Genesis, good choice. We take to quote, we take 20 damage and then run away with value. Pummel, that's bold. Okay, so I've got a Pierce and a Passing out. They have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 possible block, but it shreds all of their armor. I'm not supposed to glove here. I'm probably supposed to arsenal this Cataclysm. Let's just start here and see where things go. Because this is 7 Dominate, no Phantasm. I could maybe throw the Cataclysm. Don't Arsenal Cataclysm. Rob seemed quite high on it in terms of pushing damage. They let me have it? I'm sorry, what? What? Pitch stacking it to triple cat and endgame. Oh god, so I'm taking Avalon. I can rebuy a cat, which I probably should. Am I awakening Avalon here? And we're buying Figment of Erudition? Almost certainly, right? Yeah, because I'm gonna have 5 cards then as well. Means they have Go again, probably. Yes. Banish from Soul, rebuy Figment of Erudition. Okay, okay, okay. Now we get to draw 5 intellect off of library. What a hand to draw 5 intellect. No heralds in this hand is rough. Really unfortunate. But we can potentially play Merciful and Genesis. Avalon is going to have to go bye-bye. This hand just can't block enough. They're going to kill Merciful here, I assume. And then we're going to play Genesis and Merciful after it goes to Soul. They might play Passing. Can break out all your Marvel Ages now. They killed Passing. Okay. You absolutely can, Space Moose. Are they going to have Arcane Barrier here? Yes. So my turn is Merciful, turn on Library, Arsenal, Genesis? I think so. And we're just going to hit Light of Soul here because we're good at the game. We did not. That's unfortunate. Pass with Genesis and Arsenal. Not a bad place to be. Okay. Reprimand. Not terrible here. I wish these heroes were yellow, but that's alright. Yeah, okay. So now we get to value rolling. Oh my god, what an awful hand. I guess they're probably happy that I didn't attack them. Took one. We get to single O. I should pitch. Hold on. I should pitch the Ravages. We get to one card play Genesis here. Use Genesis on our turn. We're actually going to ensoul a Reprimand, which feels weird. Did I just ensoul a Reprimand and draw another Reprimand? That's beyond hilarious. So this is 7. I can reprimand this from 9 to 8 to 7 to 6, so I need to reprimand it again. Hey, welcome, Chase. Strange things are happening in this game. Very, very strange things are happening. Erudition time. Round 2. I'm not flipping this Erudition. Nobody expects the double reprimand. And now I just hope they don't have go again. Ping 1 for you. Arsenal Passing Mirage. Feel really good. Have another Merciful. What did you walk in on? You walked in on me attempting to kill a Victor tie-dye top hat. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get there, but wow, things are interesting so far. So I'm just supposed to say no blocks to this, right? Feel pretty good about it. Blink. Think that turn you can play Triumph, search and attack an Angel after Merciful Pop. Attack with the Angel and Sea Strike? Oh, I did not big brain that enough then. Okay, you're gonna kill Genesis with Miller's Grindstone. Targeting. It's gotta be Genesis, right? How many Genesis is that, by the way? None in the yard. 1. So I have 1 left. Feels good. Seems good. Targeting Genesis. Yeah, so after Genesis goes to Soul, I'm going to play this Merciful off of this blue. On my turn, I'm going to Awaken and attack with Soraya. And draw 2 cards, and we'll see where things go from there. Yes, Merciful Pop enables Vestige. That's like the reason to do it. Resolution step. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to play this merciful. Sorry, opponent. Okay, my turn. Awaken, pitch light a soul. Naturally, we're going to hit it. Of course. Yes, I would like your free soul, please. I'm going to attack with Soraya. Banish, draw 2. We've got a long way to go, chat. Because while we're doing a lot, the Guardian is only at 17. They're going to guard well this turn. Man, why does this equipment have to exist? Merciful Pop is usually more value than Reprimand forcing damage. What do you think about that? Interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They're going to draw 2 and search for Go again. I hope they don't find it. They still have most of their equipment. So what is the match to this list that lets it beat Guardian? I mean, you're kind of watching it, Robin. We're kind of just doing board state shenanigans. And now I'm going to drop Step Figment Ravages, deal 1 more because they don't have anything floating right now. I'm going to drop Passing here. I am going to draw 5 a turn again, which is incredible to say. Whew, Tome of Divinity? Am I about to tome off of this Merciful? They're just going to attack Soraya, I assume? Yeah, okay. I guess that checks out. Okay. Brings me back to the good old days of Tome Vestige Prism. It's exactly what the plan is. It just is Tome Vestige Prism. Okay. What are we doing here? Goliath Erudition without Phantasm and Pierce Reality. So that's for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to hit. We're going to hit with this Erudition. Absurd. Which means we get to draw 3 off the Tome of Divinity, which means we get to do even more shenanigans. Hey, this seems not bad. Seems so crazy to have all these auras without Iris, but you do need it. Yeah, I mean, it turns out, even without, when you can't attack with them, Spectra are just broken. So let's draw 2. Seems decent. Holy Goliath is cracked for this? It's not bad. It's not bad. I think there's actually an argument to Arsenal this tome. Because we've already done... We have more cards than we can use. And our opponent at some point is going to have to attack this Merciful Retribution or else just lose. I have a Figment left still, right? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Let's grab Protection, because the Spectral Shields now mean that we have some Arcane Insulation. And I will Awaken and attack with Aegis. Just see if they pop a Herald. I'd rather attack with the Angel first, right? Because the Herald won't have Go again. The Angel guaranteed will. Then I can throw another one. Yeah, after Angel. Alright, so we are on the same page. Because I can throw Triumph after this. Sure. I've got excess soul. Although I need to be careful because I probably want to save the rest of my soul for Celestial Cataclysm to just go like 7/7 Angel. I think you tome though for everything. I don't know, am I supposed to? Excuse me. They do have the pop. That's fine. Oh, I'm supposed to tome in response to that, right? I forgot to tome in response to the pop. Ugh. It's a bit too late now. I'm not rewinding this whole turn just to tome in response to that pop. It's fine. It's fine. We can still get there just fine. Y'all are totally right. I should have done that though so I could throw another Herald. Hey, there's a Sea Strike that we are almost certainly resolving this turn. The crazy part is, like, I don't know that this victor has necessarily done anything wrong this game. I think this plan is just quite strong. We've got 5 cards, 6 cards in Arsenal, 1,000,000 auras on the board. At most, they're dealing like 7 here. Guardian has no agency in this match. I mean, it certainly is what it feels like. Miller's Grindstone at... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Discord. Miller's Grindstone at Passing Mirage. Interesting, and they're going to take 2 Arcane because of the Merciful Retributions. Sure. Heard Rob is possibly cutting Library from the list. Seems like the 5-card hands are putting in work. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. It's great when it's good, and it's atrocious when it's bad. Okay, so I can just do 1,000,000 things this turn. So I'm going to start by Wartune, pitch Wartune. And this might look suspicious, but trust me, there's a plan. I wanted to be popped, which is so crazy to say. I want to have an action point back. Ping you for 1 twice. With 5 left, you still don't feel 25% stronger than him. I don't know, I think we're doing pretty alright. Ping you for 1 twice. Okay. Now I will play Tome of Divinity. Oh, it hasn't gone to Soul yet. Hold on. Let it go to Soul. Now I will play Tome of Divinity. Draw 3 fresh... Draw 3 fresh cards. That gives you so much insurance against bad hands. That's very true, Sabe. This game is pretty over, I feel. I already have a yellow in pitch. I don't need to worry about pitching more yellows. So I can attack for 4 here. I think they are dead this turn. You are correct. I don't need to banish here. If they kill Merciful, they just open themselves up to the ALS loop. So my Avalon is gone, so there's no more ALS looping this game, but like, do I really need to? Quicken is whatever, it's actually irrelevant. So I'm gonna awaken Sekhem here. I'm going to attack with Sekhem. I'm going to spend the soul. Deal 2 arcane. I'm going to... Quicken is relevant, send a herald. I've already used footsteps though. Oh, Quicken is 1 arcane. I'm planning on sea striking after this. I don't know about y'all. Oh, did that angel not have go again? I'm so dumb. No. Oh my god. Hey guys, it turns out your second angel of the turn doesn't have go again. This board state is so reminiscent of old Luminaris that I just like shortcutted to all of my things have go again. It's fine. We'll just kill them next turn, obviously. This is fine. Everything is fine. I totally didn't just throw. See, everything is fine. Yeah, they kill Sekhem because otherwise they're dead to the arcane. Just playing with your food. I really didn't mean to. That was an honest mistake. I promise. Okay, attack with Aegis with go again. I'm going to be very careful about go again. No, I don't need to banish from soul. Listen, I haven't beaten a Guardian with Monolag yet, and so it's really exhilarating to do it. Now imagine if Prism had 40 life. That would be a little bit broken. Just a little bit. By the way, this singleton Pierce Reality has put in so much work this game. It's actually insane. Okay. I'm going to use the Quicken. I'm not going to throw away the Quicken. Extending the experience. Pay for go again. Ping you to death with arcane damage. Average value per turn 6. I don't know why Merciful triggered 3 times. We had Celestial Cataclysm into Herald of Ravages still on that turn. Oh, we did have 2 Quickens because of Civic Footsteps. Hilarious. Chat, we did it. We did it. Oh my god, I'm so happy that I caught that on camera. Where's the good game? There it is. Oh, we caught on camera my first win as Monolad versus Guardian. That's a really special moment. Beautiful, also disgusting, also super messy. I definitely could have closed out that game a turn earlier, and I didn't, which is important. I don't know about y'all. CATTON's list is really sweet, and I'm having a blast. I would love to see this into Bravo. Maybe, we'll see what happens. I actually am going to take a quick restroom break, and I will be right back. Okay. Round 2? Round 2, anyone? Only weapon, no Iris of Reality here. We are just winning with Luminaris Angel's Glow. You would assume Rouse Zealous and Anothos is better to race and dominate, closes games a lot better. So, I mean, so you say that about Rouse and Zealous, Zachary, but like, that Victor was playing Rouse and Zealous. Believe me, I was having to block against them. I turned my mic back on, yeah? Okay. Dash IO, I want... Never mind, sad. Did I do the swap for Ward? No, I have not. I played last round with Library. It seemed extremely good. Should have asked for Guardian specifically. Dark Odious. Dark Odious, we know you're in here. Yeah, this is probably going to be a slaughter, but this is a good stress test of how aggressive the list can be. Here's the real test. Potentially. I don't know. I think we can win here. It's just a question of, can we kill them fast enough? Going to tab out of stream. Sounds good, Dark. Good luck, have fun. You don't need sniping to win this. I mean, you're right. You're totally right. This is going to be a hard matchup. But I am here for it. I believe. Dromai seems badly positioned. Makes you sad. I mean, I also would have thought Prism was badly positioned with the brutes at the top, right? But apparently we're just good against those now, so who knows? Librarian Dromai? Hate it. Disgusting. Just ALS loop Dromai. I don't know that we quite have the tools to do that when we're trying to race them. That's really good. Still has an action point. But I can block out if he attacks. So yeah, I just want to get this Figment out of my hand. Because my hand is garbage. It's okay if he attacks with Yandere and then sends like a snatch. I can still block out. Kind of baiting him into throwing his hand. No, it's fine. I actually got to filter more, which is good. Interesting. So I'm going to Triumph this Yandere, attack with an Angel, and then attack face with Warchin Herald. Maybe you play Figment, pitching Light of Soul. That opens us up. What you got, Dark? I think that opens us up too much to like a snatch, ending the chain. Dark pointing out something interesting, that he thinks I need Arcane Barrier for this matchup, specifically because it helps me get full value out of Angels versus burn them all. Personally, I tend to agree. We're gonna Yandere here. Personally, I tend to agree. However, tonight I specifically am playing. Yeah, I'll take Free Soul. Specifically, I'm playing Rob's list and his sideboard guide as he specifically published. I do think Northern Gloves is pretty important, though. So we traded with Yandere. We need to leave Figment of Ravages in the deck. Probably just gonna grab Figment of Judgment here, because it doesn't do anything. Attack with it. No. And I'm gonna end on Warchin Herald at Dromai's face. Is Big Dragon best for Dromai now or just Librarian? I mean, they're kind of synonymous in my head. I think Librarian is the best Big Dragon version that's floating around right now. Just, but I don't know like what the advantage to playing non-Librarian Big Dragon is right now. Just trying to lose to Asvolai. Let's just assume that he won't draw any Asvolai then. Uvia also a nightmare. Real good. Real good. Oh dear. I'm dead. Yeah, alright. Well, this game is kind of over because I'm just not going to survive all of the pings for one. Mage Masters is better than Skippers? Yeah, because it costs 1, and so you can give go again to your Tome of Fyendal. We're going to play this game out, but it's not going to be a very long game. So on this turn, I'm clearing Uvia and Asvolai. God, I don't even have a 6-power Herald, so I'd have to crack Goliath Gauntlet on Herald of Erudition for Uvia. This game is just over. Mage's Boots come in for Tome of Fyendal, Ghostly Passing. Alright, let me see what I can do here. I can draw into a 6-power Herald. Yeah, I can. Grab Erudition here. No, that's not the right figment to grab. Erudition into... Let's grab Figment Protection. Erudition into Angels, certainly very strong. I'll give you that. To get Ravages and have it swing and use Arcane to kill Uvia. So there's a better trick, Nicholas, which is to Halo for Figment Ravages as an Aether Ash when he's attacking, and use that Arcane to kill it. In which case, you just have turned their turn off as if they were attacking a Spectra, kind of. Do I kill this Ashwing? Probably not when I have Halo up for the trick. No, not banish a card from Soul. And then I can throw this protection at Uvia, arsenal this Tenacity with a Goliath Gauntlet ready. Here I'll grab... God, we really want Figment of War in this list, don't we? Should I have banished? Maybe I should have. I guess, yeah, because I was going to get another free soul this turn. You're probably right. I'm just addicted to saving. Tome of Imperial Flame seems good. I'm just addicted to saving soul for Soraya. This is not a bad hand though. That's not great. That's not great. Yeah, draw off of Aegis. We do get a lot of soul when we hit dragons. This is true. Here I need to do the Halo trick, because otherwise I'm just gonna... He's just gonna run away with the turn. Couldn't I have pinged my Aegis? I could have. Oh, to stop the draw? But then I don't have this nice Tyloria to attack. It's 1 arcane on ATB. I can kill Tyloria with this on attack. So it's like attack with this, awaken, point at myself. I suppose so. Yeah, that would have put him down a card. Although Aegis still dies. He was going to end the turn with cards anyways, though, so it's just like denying him a little bit of filtering on his arsenal. I'm not sure that that ends up being worth it. 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5. We should be able to force this through with Gauntlet. Even if we don't, I can still awaken Sekrom and attack. Oh, he has the Popper. That is problematic. Show me the resolve or the reprimand. Yep. I have the reprimand. Alright, well now we do get Soraya and we just pop off. Attack Hyloria, pitch, draw 2. Not the best draw, but acceptable. Let's play scared of the second popper. I really don't think it matters. It's unlikely to hit. Oh, it does hit. Interesting. I just have nothing I want to reverse, so I'm actually going to decline this because I would rather have a Popper Sea Strike. Whew. That's a card to have in Arsenal. Rate real good. Only 2? Can we beat this rate is the question. There's only 2 Ash Wings. I can put Footsteps in front of one, give Rapture to the other. Draw with Soraya. Kind of don't hate that. We can kill one of them with Sekrom. Oh, or I just forgot to put Footsteps in front of it. Hold on. Oh, there are 3. I just can't count because that 2 is hiding underneath there. Okay. So we let Spectral Shield eat the first one. We'll let Spectral Shield eat the second one. Oh, he's pointing them at Soraya. Boo. Boo. Don't like it. Dart, why do you have to be smart? We want to save this for Wrath. We just still have 2 shields. So what am I doing here? I'm like attacking with this Triumph. Ooh, Darkodius is playing the game intelligently. I know, right? Why would he do that? Yeah, I think I'm just meant to start the turn by attacking with this Triumph. And obviously we're going to hit on Light of Soul. I would kill for a Pierce Reality right now, by the way. 4 Ashwings is going to be hard to beat for the rest of this game, though, so we might... No, I missed. Red Wartune on top, that's a good card. Excuse me. Tomultai. Dart, what are you still doing with Tomultai in your deck? The card's bad, haven't you heard? I mean, this rips all of the cards in his hand. He won't have a turn unless he has a Rabble in Arsenal. Can you tell him Metal says Betsy is tier 0? He'll get the reference. I will pass on that message, although I might not type it in chat right now. This is just attack for 1. I'll give up a Spectral Shield. Okay. So you think he can block me out the rest of the game? Optimi greater than Tomultai. You thought Tomultai should have been banned? Yeah, I mean, it's the strongest red block 3 you've ever seen in the game, right, Nora? Strongest red block 3 in the game. Oh? Oh? Gosh, I wish this was blue. It would be so good. 7 do be a good number. The issue is this is just going to die to a popper. Are we going to race down this Dromai? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Show me the Celestial Cataclysm in the next hand and then we're cooking. Didn't get there. Sad. Also an Asvali, that's also problematic. Alright, so we're just, things are bad. But like, only kind of bad, not like all the bad, which is interesting. Not gas hand? I mean, this hand's actually kind of fine, right? We're gonna do a bit of cleanup duty this turn. Take everything and go home. So we're looking at a lot of damage, of course, but we can clean up the board except for the Ashwings. Home is Dart's face. Understood the reference. We got there. I'm just thinking about how many resources I need next turn. And I think the answer is I can give 4 block here. Just Erudition into the Asvalite and draw Kata. Of course, of course. Well, I certainly am Eruditioning into Kyloria. Because I don't like him drawing cards every turn. Perfect. Actually perfect. Oh, I'm dumb. I should have Eruditioned into Asvali, because... Okay, hold on. Erudition into Asvali, Sekim's Arcane kills Kyloria. Let's do this not like I'm dumb. This is why we practice the deck. There's so many weird little instances like this. I think you can race real hard here. I mean, I tend to agree. Just want to make sure that I'm not just losing to card draw next turn. Awaken Ravages. Attack with Ravages. Pitch. Yes. Banish. Point that at Kyloria. We really needed to attack a dragon at the start of that turn, because if we don't... This is also not bad. If we don't, we're not guaranteed that the erudition hits. In fact, it probably doesn't between Flame Steel and Silken Form. Sink Below. Ew, what's that card doing in your Dromai list? Put them to 2. We also honestly don't hate... Ooh, interesting. We don't hate Sekrom dying, because we can re-tutor it with, or regrow it with Figment of Rebirth. Or are we dead to Library? Yeah. Red Tenacity might win us this game, though. Like, it really, really might. Sure, Sekrom's dead. Erudition being the only yellow in this hand is beyond brutal. So much collecting. Yeah, Icelander trained me as a wizard player to always hold my priority windows. Either Ashwing's gone now too. Okay, what's this last attack? That's it? Okay, well then. Gosh, I wish Erudition was the answer here, but if we had another yellow in hand, it would be really gas, but we don't. So what I'm seeing is, if we had another yellow, they're so punished for crashing Social Form. You're not kidding, Kevin. What I do see here is pitch to Awaken Victoria, attack with Victoria, attack with Herald of Tenacity at face. Can't pop it because we pay into Victoria trigger. I just don't know what else this hand does. It attacks with the Herald of Protection. I don't know, maybe that's better. Probably is better. It probably is better. Are we interested in killing Necria? No, I think we just need to strip cards from hand. That Tome of Fjendel was so unbelievably good. Are they gonna kill themselves to dominate? No, not quite. Ugh, so close. Where are our poppers, by the way? I promise we have them. I am back from the past and understand the Guardian matchup now, and we're facing Dromai, the other matchup you were worried about. Doing a reasonably good job. D-React and Arsenal against the Dominate. Disaster. Alright, well the game is over. Unless we draw Popper. We don't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't have to block on this turn. Am I just supposed to drop this ALS? I think so. If I drop the ALS, it gives me another turn to draw Celestial Cataclysm. It gives Dromai another turn to draw Chromai, which I just have seen none of this game, so the odds they find one soon is high. That all you got on the showing for draw, maybe. The issue is the whole board can be swung. Oh, okay. Try to get them with the Dominate. Yeah, we can tag. You're totally right, Nicholas. Because we weren't gonna die to damage anyways. Oh, I think I just turned on sticky keys on accident because I clicked too much. switch to auto pass prio. We just need a good draw. We just need a really good draw. What even is sticky keys? It's something about... it's not a bad draw. I mean, our only win con is going face, right? It's just the... And they have the popper. Sad. Alright. We can still threaten lethal. Sticky keys is something that, like, if you click the shift, you don't have to click the shift and a different button at the same time, right? I still don't have a C strike in here. Unfortunate. Unlucky, you might say. No! Of course. Of course there's a Dromai the turn we find our popper. This hand would have done it, too. We would have had the win. What a close matchup. Why wasn't I grabbing Rebirth from deck? Yeah, this was a very close game, actually. Dromai and the pop. So I wasn't grabbing Rebirth because what you can do is after you've blocked with your first popper Z and put it in your graveyard, you can then Rebirth and put Celestial Cataclysm back on top of your deck, so you're guaranteed a popper on the next turn. That, though, was an extremely close game. GG Dark. I don't feel bad about that one at all. Tenacity, red Tenacity, I mean, is interesting. I can see the merits. I'm not sure about it. Eruditioning an Angel, though. I need to Eruditioning a Dragon, though. Good stuff. What's wrong with your Dromai list? Oh, no cheap starters. That does seem like a problem. Wow, okay. So we've beat Guardian. We had a Nailbiter versus Dromai. It's nasty, a little stinky. Yeah, I mean, that's a card that Rob is swearing by, I think, right now. So I'm willing to give it a fair shake, of course. Use the $90 rabble. The $90 rabble. Those Ravenous Rabble promos. A, non-foil extended art. B, great art. No notes LSS, knocked it out of the park. I don't own it yet. I wasn't at Hartford. Hopefully I will have a playset at some point. For $90? Wow, what a steal. Yeah, I think Tenacity over Protection is interesting because the special shields are so valuable in so many matchups. Boltyn again? Okay. I don't love it. Let's go second and set tempo, I guess. I'm gonna treat it like Kasai. No, I definitely want the reprimands. I definitely don't want library. What else am I cutting? Judgment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I need 6 figments. ALS, I didn't see the argument for Sea Strike, probably, right? Sea Strike, we're never resolving here. Nasty is how we break through warriors, etc. I would trust Jake Warburton. He knows a lot about this list, I've heard. Sure, let's try this. I don't remember what I ran into the first matchup. This seems permissible, if not perfect. Wing unit a bit. I definitely have seen the light, though. This list is cracked. I love it. I beat a Guardian. I'm happy. Charging, get a Courage. So this is 3, maybe 4. It's gonna be 4. This is the more efficient way to block if they swing Raiden afterwards. They're just passing. That's fine. This hand sucks. It's okay though. We can make do. The Sweeping Blow is still certified bad in Dromai. I think that card is... Are you familiar with the phrase eating your vegetables in draft? When you open up your pack and this is really cool. It's like pack 3 and you open up your pack and you're in Rhinar and there's a Cast Bones and you're like, oh my god, this is so cool. This is Cast Bones is like one of the strongest things you can do in this format. But you look at your deck pool and you only have like 13 6s and you're like, oh, can I actually play this Cast Bones? And you look, and there's an Agile Wind-Up, yellow, and you're like, okay, well this card is just better in my deck, even though the Cast Bones is cooler. I like to refer to those moments as eating your vegetables. The Cast Bones is this nice ice cream sundae. It'd be really tasty, it wouldn't be very good for you, and the Agile Wind-Up is some steamed broccoli, right? I think blocking with Lumen Ascension, love that. I think Sweeping Blow, from my very limited experience playing Dromai, is a lot like those situations where you gotta eat your vegetables. It's not great, but the Ash Generation is very useful. I didn't block here, they're gonna Soul Shield. I have a response. This is only my first card in Soul. Let's just get a Trash Figment and attack with it. Yeah, it's a necessary evil, Mark, if you want to think about it that way. They're attacking me. I can Soul Shield, attack with Themis, Arsenal Erudition. Sounds good to me. They're probably going to give this go again. That's fine. Because I can tag the Raiden. Oh, there's a Courage here? Oh, they're choosing to kill Themis anyways. Interesting. Alright, well I don't have a plan now. So I guess I'm just sending your addition into a full equipment suite. Sweeping Blow is unblockable 3. It's so bad that it loops back around to being good because people don't want to block it. That's hilarious. I love that. Much better hand. Okay. Wish Erudition was in my deck. Oh, am I gonna have to block here? Yeah, I am. Not good. This hand doesn't block very well, so I don't really feel like I should. They don't have the Lumina, because they gave go again. Again, this hand doesn't block very well, and I can use it all offensively, so like, why would I block? This one I just can't block, in fact. Well, we might just be dead. We might be dead. Flip a red on tops. Never lucky. Never lucky. If Figment of Erudition was in my deck, I would feel a lot better about this turn. Soul Shield? Okay. I'm not going to complain about that. They're just going to block with most of their hand versus us? Interesting. Gods, what you would do to be able to afford red tome patches with Crown, while you could get with yellow tomes. I mean, Tome of Fyendel, excuse me. I confused it with Fyendel Spring Tunic in my head for a second. Is still a very strong card. That's what originally Dromai was doing in its like breakout role, right? This is gas. We can pump over the top, or we can reprimand, depending on what we need. Also, I can just go get Soraya, draw 2, and probably end the turn on another Herald. Soul Shield then? No, I just get to hit. Interesting. Yeah, sure. I mean, we're going to do the thing. I should pitch a different card there. I should pitch the Wrath. The fact that it didn't pop means they probably don't have a popper. Why did I pass? Did I just click through on accident? I'm confused. I've got a yellow in my pitch, so this says go again. Oh, they're just... I'm just clicking through. Okay. This is what I get for turning on auto pass priority. Always hold. I'm so sorry, Boltyn opponent. Resolution step good. Now I have time for an action. I would like to attack with a Herald. I flipped the same red tenacity on the top. Boltyn's hard without Parable of Humility. I mean, I agree Parable is a cracked card versus him. I just can't. I think there might be room for it in the deck. It's not in Rob's list right now. And I'm not sure that it is a high enough meta percentage to be something that you're devoting 3 slots to. What are we getting here? We're birthing back in Erudition. Love it. Because the armor is shredded now. Gets put in Arsenal off of that Ponder. What a combo. Engulfing Light at me? Damn, that was a fast thumbnail. Hey, welcome, Shamir. Yeah, not my best work, but perhaps my most cursed as far as like meme potential goes. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. This is 3 at me. So I'm gonna... Three, 4, 5. Gauntlet hits next turn. Yeah, okay, this is pretty safe. So I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna pitch to Pierce. They can't give go again here because they blocked with Courageous Steel Hand. Beacon of Victory! Don't do this to me. Not good, not good. Okay, well, I'm not getting to do the cute thing where I draw with Soraya next turn, which is fine. Engulfing Light actually still didn't hit. Gotta hit him with the Pocket Parable. Oh, I gave up Soraya there when I should have worded the Spectral Shield, huh? Because I forgot I was blocking. It's fine. When I say it's fine, it's not fine, but we'll live with it. We'll live with our mistakes. I'm about to have another soul, so I'll go ahead and awaken here. Now the scary part is I'm not safe from a popper, but I just don't have another line. That's gonna be GG. Almost certainly. Is this a Tunic V turn? No. Take Flight also good. I'm just trying to let Avalon soak this. This game's over. Three at me. I'm at 3. I'm just... Wasn't Dead to Nasty had the direct in Arsenal in hand last turn to put in Arsenal. Ah, I see. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about Tenacity. Was it inconvenient at all, Dark? This game is just trying to over. Oh, it's like actually over? Okay. Wishing that I had a Parable of Humility. It's okay, we're just trying to resolve a sick Arclight Sentinel here. I don't think if you noticed, but I saw like 0D reacts to late game, and those were insanely important in the matchup. I did notice. I didn't really comment on it, but it definitely felt not very defensively efficient. Can Halo -1 during block 1 at least? So I can do that trick now. It's not the worst. Keeps me alive. Prot, because I'm just so close to dead otherwise. Oh, no, it has to be Triumph. That's the whole point. Duh. Duh, 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 duh. And now I get to draw off of that all you got, which is kind of gross. Full hand, who dis? They're gonna snap though, yeah, so I'm still just dead. Ugh. I don't have any Figments left, right? So I can give Rapture here if I need. No, I'm just supposed to do this. Oh, that snap is so good. Okay. Only one soul, so I can't attack with Victoria. That's probably where I went wrong this game, is I didn't like force out a Victoria early and try to get all their attacks to not be buffed. If they soul shield me again, I swear. Nope, just blocking a lot. They're just attacking with Illuminate. Wow, our hand is garbage. Oh! No, it's not! We can Soul Shield here. And attack with Victoria. Are we gonna do the thing here? Alright, well, the gambit is that they don't have a take flight or anything that gives them go again. Which means we might just like lock them out of a turn here. No, they're fine. They're fine. We lose. Via the Vanguard, double charging will do it. That will do it. So close. So close. We were this close to greatness. Stealing a game from Boltyn. That's gonna be game. We can block 2 with Rapture and Footsteps, but 2 is not enough. Okay. 20-0, very close. We were, let me be clear, Zeke, we were close to having a chance, which is different than the game was close. That Tad was pretty gassed though. Alright, I think I got one more in me. Obviously Boltyn pretty hard, but I don't know about y'all. I'm feeling pretty good about how tonight's going so far. Kind of just on cloud 9 because I beat a Guardian with lag. Boltyn is hard. To be fair, isn't it this one of the harder matchups? I think it might be our hardest matchup, period. Katsu, Phi, Azalea, Prism. I love how there's Katsu, Phi, Azalea, Prism, and then also Prism separately. I'm just curious what is taken out. It's just all of the no blocks. Makes total sense. Prism losing to Boltyn. How the tables turn. I know, right, Shamir? Dash is the hardest matchup. I also can see that. Let's submit this. Do you think I should have gone for lethal with Beacon? I was scared of going to almost no soul. Did you have lethal over Rapture? I don't know. Wow, this hand is garbage because it has no yellow. Vambrace of Determination. Okay, well this Katsu, let's be real. There's no real Katsu deck that's playing this card. I don't believe you. Yeah, we had a Victor kill on stream, Shamir, and it was not a particularly close game. You've got to go back and watch it. Definitely the highlight of the stream. This is a meme. I don't believe this. I am just going to filter this hand because it has no yellow. Let me be clear, Kevin. I think it's a meme because I don't think Prism is ever enough meta share that you play an equipment as Katsu just for Prism. but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, like, if you're trying to target the matchup, for sure. I don't know that, well, I guess we've won an event now, and so things might be different. I'm skeptical that we're enough meta share to be worth targeting. We have no soul. Our turn is going to be Triumph into Wartune, Arsenal Triumph. I'm just not particularly interested in blocking this turn, unless they give me something I really need to. I miss Wave of Reality already. CNC? I can stomach a CNC here. I give up here. This feels bad. Or I accept that I'm not going to have this Triumph. And I go Wartune Herald into Wartune Herald. Arsenal. Wartune Herald. If they draw off of this, it's fine because it can never have go again. Maybe this is correct. Yeah, Vambrace seems incredibly good versus us. Kind of worried about it, to be honest. Oh, their hand was just atrocious. Trying to make sense why it's this opener. Don't love starting this far down, though. At all. Is Sweat not a drill, Sasu? Yes. I'm going to say this wrong. Rob CATTON won Battle Hardened Liverpool with Prism earlier today. Did he just discard to Katsu ability? That's hilarious. Just to fill the yard with a Flusterfist? I mean, it makes sense. 7 go again, on hit a million things happen. Don't you dare have the popper. Because you just attacked with one. It's more about Vambrace killing something offensively. Yeah, Prism is always keeping Angel Life by exactly 1 with a special shield. Sabe said it really well. And Vambrace makes that math impossible, essentially, so we just get such little value out of our wards. No! You've got to be kidding me! Well, we can play around this. I hate not being able to judgment them the rest of the game. Can't just flip angels randomly in this matchup though, right? I mean, sometimes our opponent has double command and conquer turn 1. Also has Vambrace, so I don't even really want to get Figment of Protection. I guess it's respectable because I also have a Herald of Protection in my hand. Oh, no, I'm dumb. This is something that's really hard for me on Talishar. I always remember to get Triumphant Paper, but when on Talishar, like the pop-up stream happens, start of this turn, the pop-up screen happens, and in my head, I'm just like, ooh, I get to pick any Figment I want for the toolbox. I'm sorry, Dark. Blame it on Talishar. Did I just let Phantasm resolve? Oh my god, I'm such a mess. Stop. 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 We're gonna get through this, chat, I promise. I blocked with a popper. I tutor for triumph. Undo until they don't pop. I'm not sure that would work. Increase the punt count? I should just get a punt counter on stream. You think keep the halo? I mean, we're only down 16 life. It's atrocious when I say it like that, jeez. Sure. Defensive Art of War to trigger Phantasm. Sure. Okay. Okay. So this is just a joke of a game? Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get outplayed, right? Talk about egg on my face. What is it with Katsu's and anime moments on stream? Because the last Katsu I played against was just like, perfect combo, perfect combo, perfect combo, perfect combo, you're dead. This one has 2 poppers on by turn 2. And has the defensive Art of War to pop through my halo crack. Incredible, Katsu. I'm not even mad about it. It's just awesome. Let's ponder. It's good ponder. Good draw. Boo. I can't draw off of tag off of that. So I used the tag to deny the Katsu trigger here because they don't have breaking skills actually. And then if they have the bonds, I just cry. What's that meme? Throw away your best defensive card for minimal value or draw 7. And it's a picture of that dude with a full hand. No notes, perfect. Okay, if this Herald of Triumph hits, we get to do all of the stuff. We get to do all of the stuff, it turns out. Well, if there ever was a turn to do this, it's this turn. Familiar Protection, attack trigger here. They already didn't block Herald of Triumph, so the odds that they block this Fortune Herald are pretty good. Which means that we'll have Soul for Soraya on a future turn, but importantly, we have Ward 8 on the board right now. I don't have anything to rebirth. I'll just ping them for 1. Maybe I'm supposed to keep Ravages in the deck, because if they attack an Aegis and I've drawn Ravage. If these were 2 blues, we would be in such business, because we could draw off of Soraya. I was supposed to keep Ravages in the deck. Oh, they're choosing to target me? Really? Keeping Ravages in the deck is a little too cute. I've had it come up versus Katsu's before, but you're right. Maybe it's too good. Maybe it's not. Too cute, not good enough. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just supposed to... Don't Halo for Ravages. You're right, you don't Halo for Ravages. You can play it from hand, which is... I've seen worse ideas. I'm supposed to give 6 here, and then let ward 8 eat the rest of the turn, and then awaken draw 2 with Soraya on my turn, I'm pretty sure. Ancestral Empowerment, okay. You're still not over the top. Do you have another Ancestral Empowerment? Of course you do. Of course you do. Okay, well you're still not over the top because I have 4 Spectral Shields. This Katsu is just on fire though. This is where War is goated because it pushes yellow 7 next turn. It's a perfect chump block angel. Totally agree, Sabe. I love a good Figment of War, and I will be... So this list, obviously, excellent list, great starting point, more or less. I will be looking for ways to make it my own in the coming days. Love that Soraya allows you to block and refill your hand. It's pretty great. Okay, they draw. Oh, am I gonna get Dishonored this turn? Because I gave up all my blocking cards? That would be pretty hilarious. I don't have many Figments left, so it wouldn't even be the worst thing ever, but it would be pretty funny. No, because this is Whelming, not Descendant. Oh, they're gonna Breeze Rider boot me. Double Bonds turn? Well, you never know, Shamir. They could Bonds, Descendant, Bonds, something to that effect. We also just haven't seen a Dishonor in the graveyard, though, so it's not on the table. He did beat Boltyn in the finals, so there is a way to do it. I am just doing it wrong. I can flip an Angel if I really, really need to stop an on-hit this turn, but it means that I'm not attacking with Soraya next turn. We'll see. So oh. Okay. So opponent just needing to rewind so that they can pick a different tutor target makes total sense. I have done plenty of undoing this game because of my own mistakes. So I totally get it. So you're going to see the same Ancestral and Art of War over the top. It's just the Katsu trigger on their Whelming that they are curious about changing. I need to know better how this list handles brutes. I saw the sideboard, but there are so many brutes near me. So I think it's the exact same plan as they're running into Guardians, right? Kind of doing the aura spam, and I think specifically it's leaning into the idea that the brutes are not really playing Gambler's Gloves anymore, so they're going to get tempted to try to roll out of the Spectra, and there's a lot of games where they'll just lose on the spot because of that. They also don't have the same density of greater than 6 power cards as Guardians do. Which means that your Triumphs and your Reprimands like really get there frequently. You've seen brutes keeping demos just for Prism. I mean, that might happen now. I don't know. She's won 1 tournament. I doubt we see everyone just like scramble to put all of the tech in the world in their sideboards. Maybe I'm wrong though. Do they play Skullcrack still? I think Some of them do. It was not in Yuki's winning list, but I believe it was in her maybe board. Why Skullcrack specifically? The one that can't be modified. No one's playing Numbskull. Card's atrocious, except for being a popper, I guess. So there are breezies with the bonds. 9 Triumph, 3 Reprimand, Halo for Triumph is a lot already. Yeah, I mean, it can kind of just get there. The 3 yellow Reprimand do so much work. Oh, am I just dead? I actually, like, cannot block, so really hope that, my opponent doesn't present lethal this turn. They still have their draw off of Master Momentum as well. Things are not looking good for us, chat. Not good at all. They also haven't used Vambrace once. So I'm kind of skeptical that it's actually better than Breaking Steels. We're only halfway through the game. Double Strike? Sure. Good with Art of War. We're still somehow higher life, which is actually insane. Master's off for the turn. This is not the best Bonds turn ever, or Breeze Rider Boot turn ever. This is just Fordo again. Probably another Bonds in hand. Gosh, I hope not. Be the difference between this turn being really painful and Kevin, I'm gonna blame you. This one's all for you, buddy. You summoned this evil into the world. So I'm gonna be at 6 when this turn ends. It's like you main Katsu or something. How did you know the plane line so well? Oh my god, it's another double strike? Oh no, it's the same double strike as before. It's always Kevin's fault. I just can't block. I cannot block. It doesn't matter if I want to, I can't. I can, but it's not very well advised compared to what I'm about to do. I guess it's technically wrong. I'm supposed to awaken on their turn in case I draw something that hits and I want to awaken on my turn again. Small technicalities, but technically if I want to play optimally, I should be doing that. We're just beyond dead here. They can take all the damage we throw at them this turn and it doesn't matter. Now imagine if we had Figment of Judgment for that double Bonds turn. Would have been a lot better. Would have saved a lot of damage. So maybe I was a bit greedy on cracking Halo. Just a thought. Probably shouldn't have done that. Lesson learned. The point is, this deck is really hard, but I love that about it. It means that I have something to practice for the next several months and still feel like I'm improving at the game. And we'll throw this Herald of Triumph, and it won't particularly matter. I just realized we could have put Gauntlet on that. You're a believer, Taylor? Welcome, Taylor. In this game particularly, I don't think we're going to get there. But stranger things have happened. I don't have anything tasty in the yard. Let's just grab Judgment. I totally should have Awaken on their turn though, because I would take this Awaken here if it was available to me. Yeah, Figment of Judgment. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Gonna go get a Whelming Dust Wave. So here I can block 4 pretty comfortably. Pay 1, pitching. I like how the typical value of Judgment Katsu is calculable, but don't know how much it usually gets. So it's like 4 from the bonds and 3 to 4 from the follow-up attack. Oh, I'm beyond dead. Nice. Do I have any outs here? Is a Fluster Fist after this? No, I'm just gone. Let's not try this on. This game is over. Okay, so I have some room for improvement in my piloting of the aggro matchups. GG, Nervash. If we had another flipped Angel this turn, it might have been different. Yeah, so maybe that's a small optimization. Triumph Pool needs to be worth more than that, and that's high value. So that timing is really key. Yeah, so that's my bad. If you have Judgment in the list, don't get greedy with a Triumph pop, especially when your opponent has the Art of War to go over the top with their popper, which was just like chef's kiss. Beautiful, beautiful note. No notes on that one. That was a great trick. But I don't know. I guess my win rate on today wasn't fantastic. We beat a Guardian on stream with Monolag. What do you want from me? What more can I give you? Though again, Vambrace, that's true. Vambrace, interesting. It didn't get activated that game, so I don't know that it's actually better than, you know, like a Breaking Scales on one of those Whelming Dust Waves would have been. Defensive Art of War, almost as iconic as the New Zealand Art of War. Well, I think the Defensive Art of War is quite more common and also very interesting. It's not too strong when it lands. Yeah, I mean, that finals was a Boltyn versus Prism, which is pretty crazy. Well, I'm going to go deconstruct what just happened in that Guardian game, because I need to watch that one back. I hope that you enjoyed it. Major congratulations to Rob CATTON across the pond for taking down the Battle Hardened. That was super cool to follow along and see as the day was progressing. And I will catch you all later. Streams are going to be on the weekdays moving forward for the foreseeable future, because I'm going to be busy playing Road to Nationals, and therefore not able to stream on the weekends. But I will keep you occupied. The 1K subscriber special where I win with every hero is going to be delayed until after Road to Nat season. but I promise it is still coming, so you have that to look forward to eventually. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for hanging out with me. As I wrap up this stream, I would, of course, as always, like to give a special shout out to my patrons. I have a modest Patreon that you can find in the description. There's just one $1 Aether Hail tier, and it gives you access to your name in the credit scroll that you see here and on my Starting Soon screen, as well as the on-hit effect card backs you saw me play with on Talishar today. I'd like to give some special shout-outs or thank yous to Kate Walsh-Gray, Joshua McQuinn, Brandon Mikowski, Zachary Couchy, and Kevin Breyer. Thank you to all my patrons, and thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next time with more Prism shenanigans.